I'm Ellen Chase, daughter of Heman Chase, who had a lot to do with the mill, of course. I will be teaching a drawing class. I graduated from Mass College of Art at the ripe old age of 45, and then being really excited about art, and on a roll, I got a master's from Syracuse in illustration. Well, one of the things that I drew for scientists were ctenophores, which are transparent animals, and they live in the ocean. And that was a real challenge in depicting them as transparent and showing their internal structures. I will assume that some people are beginners, and so we will cover things that are basic things like light, how light and shadow define form, and perspective, and composition, and a little bit about subject, what you might choose to draw. And of course, materials. You need a pencil and you need a flat surface. A sketchbook is good, but you can draw on a paper bag, or you can draw on a piece of wood. You just need something flat and some material that will make a mark on that material. Now, this one was done on brown paper bag, and it's fun to see what you can do with a black chalk and a white chalk if you have a mid-tone background. Hairs are great because they are reasonably simple form, and they're attractive, and they are easy to model in pencil. I put the paper bags in here because just to show that some of the most humble and simple things that you might have around the house can make very interesting subjects for drawing. And I just happen to have a couple of paper bags, and it's a good practice also in showing how the light defines the form. A lot of people find it difficult to draw people because we see people all the time, and we have very definite images in our head about what people look like, or what we think they look like. One important thing to remember is that drawing is all about seeing. A lot of people say, "Oh, I can't draw," but the problem is they just haven't learned to see, to actually pay attention to what it is that's in front of their eyes. It's also useful to put in words what you're seeing. Like you'll say, "Well, let's see, the handle of this thing I'm drawing is roughly, oh yes, it's the wooden part of the handle is the same length as the rod that goes to the axe itself." If you make those notations in words, then you can turn back to your drawing book, and you have something to have reference to rather than just your visual memory. For people who are more advanced in drawing, I think any advanced person would be able to benefit from this class just by having the opportunity to maybe learn some new angles of ways to think about it. And it would also be a good session of practice drawing, and where you have dedicated the time to drawing that evening, and you don't have to do anything else. I have a collection of drawing pencils and erasers, which I'm happy to share, but I think people would be happiest if they bring their own, any kind of paper and any kind of pencil is just fine. And bring an eraser, that's always good.